One of the main self-improvement subjects that I was getting myself really immersed into when it comes to the last couple of months was manifestation, right? Changing your reality and finally taking it over, how to change your frequencies so that you are aligned with your desired reality and it slowly comes to you. Yeah, those kinds of things. And let me tell you, they do indeed work. It's not some wishy-washy bullshit. You just need to you just need to find the right people and know exactly what to practice from them. Like, that's about it. And all the results will eventually come to you. Like, it just does work. It's just that the 99% of people, whenever they pursue some kind of another skill, they always fail at it because they just cannot research properly and they spread out all over these people. They intake sources from like 10 different YouTubers and they then fall into analysis paralysis. And yeah, it's just a constant negative feedback loop that just keeps on haunting them for the rest of their days. But let me tell you, if you just log in on one YouTuber and you intake information from them as much as possible and you take action on it, then of course you're gonna see results in your life eventually. It just takes time. So that's exactly the same thing like I do with boxing, for example, or with my ukulele journey, or with my Italian journey. I always just learn from one singular source. I don't have more than one. That's about it. And so I have been learning actually how to manifest properly, and let me tell you, it has been working flawlessly. It's just that the materialization, it takes some time, but let me tell you, even if it doesn't materialize, I'm good without it because, yeah, I just don't feel any kind of emotions, any sense of worry when it comes to my desired reality not materializing. So I just don't care anymore. But you might not even understand the difference between manifestation and materialization, but that's a whole video in and itself. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about how I got, got myself into a pretty interesting conversation with a Muslim friend of mine that, yeah, and we really talked about the concept of God, right? Because in the manifestation industry, you are one with God. That's how they view you. And I absolutely agree with that statement. God is this isn't some kind of a personality that is sitting there in the sky. It is a impersonal energy that exists on the spiritual realm that you can use, just like gravity or electricity, to your own advantage. It's just that when you misuse it, you get electrocuted, and then you're gonna blame the energy instead of blaming yourself because you misdirected it. That's how it works. And so we were talking about stuff like frequencies, intuitions, and of course, the concept of God being an impersonal energy. And this guy, he is very smart. So of course he wasn't gonna call me out. He's gonna he wasn't gonna say something like, "Oh, you're saying that God isn't a personality? That's haram," or something like that. Don't worry, he was very chill and he's a very smart guy. And he's very funny also. And so as I was talking to this other guy, let's call him M. He was. He's the guy that I mainly talk about manifestation all the time, and he has been benefiting from it a lot. He's actually the guy that I practice, actually preaching manifestation before I do on our clan. So that is a plus. And then one day, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago, yeah, this Muslim guy, this our Muslim friend of ours, he came in there and he started listening on my conversation with M, and he was like, "Yo, timeless Rita," because he's from Australia. He was like, uh, he asked me about my opinions about God because, he's a Muslim and he really wanted to know it because he knows that I'm a Christian, or at least I technically used to be, because now I believe that God isn't a personality and that heaven is a state of mind and that God is an impersonal energy that you can use to your own advantage. But don't get me wrong, I still believe in Jesus Christ and all these esoteric teachings that work in our reality. I still do believe in all of that. You can say that I believe everything that helps you change your reality for the better. Because, like Nero Knowledge, the guy that I learned manifestation from, like, let me tell you, if you just learn from Nero Knowledge, you don't have to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on courses. I'm literally giving you my own mentor, so you might well, no. I'm not gonna ask for subscribers anymore. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that uh, spirituality without the ability to control your reality is pure vanity. Thus, knowing that in the last days, that the last days are here, does that help you change your desired reality? No, it keeps you in a lower state of mind, which doesn't help you to reveal and not create, but reveal your new reality to you. Of course, it doesn't help you. So that's vanity. We are not in the last days, bro. We are in the last days only if you believe it. But that's a topic for a whole nother video. And so we were going back and forth. Me and that Muslim guy. Of course, he was respectful of me. He wasn't throwing anything at my beliefs, and he was even accepting it. And he was saying stuff like, yeah, that is a very good conceptualization of God, my timeless Vida. And yeah, he was very chill with it. And of course, we went back and forth. And then he asked me a very interesting argument. Is that, yo, timeless Vida, if fat people are on the right frequency, but they they still don't become lean, then why is that a problem? And or something along those lines. I don't remember it exactly, but yeah, it was a good counter argument. And I instantly just replied with something like, yeah, they are on the right frequency, but then it is up to them to take action. Because your frequency will create the right intuition, that right inner voice that will always tell you what you should do and what you should not do. And it is up to you if you choose to follow that intuition. That intuition will sometimes lead you through literal and utter painful hell. But let me tell you, that delayed gratification will be absolutely and utterly perfect. So, yeah, the only way that you can possibly fail, even if you do have that right frequency, is if you just don't take action on the most obvious things, right? Like, I recently remade my entire course, Timeless Leaders Mindsets. Like, bro, now it is truly something life changing and something that I truly am 100% confident that it will completely reinvent the way that you view existence, and it will completely allow you to change your reality, to take over your mind, and to completely control your ego forever. I'm 100% certain in that. And until a couple of weeks ago, it was still, in that original state where I wasn't truly confident about it. But then my inner intuition, like a week ago, as of recording this, told me that I should remake it, and I should update it with new knowledge. And let me tell you, bro, I instantly fixed that. I re-recorded the entire thing. I added more knowledge to it. I refined it so that, yeah, it is technically shorter now, but it has way better information and it is way more understandable now. It is way more simplistic, because simplicity is the highest form of sophistication after all. And so, yeah, I follow that inner intuition and I would just feel better about myself, like I deserve to make that 10 grand per month, even more. So that's about it. You cannot fail if you're on the right frequency. Only if you allow yourself to fail. Only if you allow yourself to go back into your old frequency. Because if you don't follow your intuition, then you're gonna fall back into that old frequency that is leveraging your old emotions that keep you in there. So yeah, that conversation that we had lasted for like an hour longer, probably. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. After he left, I'm pretty sure that we both had a lot of respect for each other afterwards, because both of us could tell that, yeah, that we knew what we were talking about. Of course, he still talked about like his own Muslim beliefs and stuff like that. I just don't remember it, so that's why I'm not speaking that much about it. He basically told me about like, I don't remember, bro. Shit, he's gonna be watching this video, so yeah, it's gonna be embarrassing, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you want to learn more about this, how you can take control of your ego, your mind, and your reality, on how you can level up as a man when it comes to discipline, resiliency, willpower, productivity, and all of these good things, then you can check out Timeless Readers Mindsets in the description. It will completely change your life for the better. Trust me, bro. I have helped numerous amounts of people in the past just achieve their life goals and get on a better path in life. So yeah, what I'm trying to say by this video is that the knowledge that you always learn and the knowledge that you wish to spread around that resonates with you on such a deep level is that you should always take action on it, and you always need to make sure that it works for you. Like, bro, this manifestation stuff, do you really think that I was preaching about it when I was just a month in? No, bro. Like, even though I'm still only like 2.5 months in, technically, it still took me like a whole month before I was confident at speaking about it because, of course, I was still getting small wins when it comes to manifesting. I was still learning how to control my ego, learning how to control my mind, and stuff like that. Of course, and it took a longest time. So, of course, the moment that I learned about a simple manifestation technique, and if I didn't have like 10 different examples that I could think of at the top of my mind of where it actually applied to my daily life, then I just wouldn't teach it. I just wouldn't preach it. And yeah, that was just about it. So you need to always make sure that the advice that you give is just resonate with you, not just so much, but that you also take action on it and you make sure that you understand it so much that you apply it to your day-to-day life, so that you apply it so much, not just in the past, but in the present moment also, and in the future if you wish, so that you apply it and you can talk about it as if it was second nature to you. Because that confidence that you will start to radiate from yourself will have an effect on the people around you, and they will know that you know what you're talking about, since yeah, that aura, if you wish, will be radiating from you, and you'll be on the frequency of a person who understands it perfectly. So yeah, take the time to master it. Never run on motivational highs. So the moment that you learn something, don't just instantly teach it, but make sure that it actually works. Spend some hours alone just thinking about it. Spend some time just letting it marinate in your mind, Just let just letting those small mindset shifts, just letting those small connections finally come together and letting you to have that mastery in that field. Okay? Don't rush into anything. Make sure that it works and make sure that you have like analogies, concrete examples in your life of when it works and stuff like that. Okay? So never just rush into anything and take your time, bro. They will respect you even more when you get so used to it that it's like second nature to you. They will respect you a lot more. Of course, I didn't completely change the guy, and that wasn't my intention at all. But I'm confident that I gave him a lot of new positive, a new, a lot of new positive ways of thinking that could help him alter his reality forever. Since he's a fellow content creator just like me, so I do believe that he benefited a lot from our conversation. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you